pocket. Your eyes happen upon a weird slip of paper from the other day. You wonder if maybe it's some old phone number. It could be. You pulled out your phone and enter a... Two. Oh. 7. You enter in each number that's the right side up. Finally, I've been waiting. I solved your riddle. Multiple meanings and numbers, but good enough. It's Rowan. Yeah, no shit. Come to my house when you have a moment. I have a use for you. Hang up. Hey, is everything okay with Pocket? He was gone all night. Yeah, he was with me. Good. Phew. Cats are more like roommates than pets, you know. Roommates with fuzzy tummies. Gotta give him freedom. Oh well, I'm glad he has you for a friend. Me too. Weirdo. Sorry I've been quiet. Time with you has been healing. Can you come to my old office, Brooks Associates? My father has officially taken over and I want to confront him once and for all. I'll be there. I can do this. I mean, we can do this. I have a little present for you. I don't know if you like the beach, but meet me there at 7 PM. Okay. See you soon. Everything is too much work, you know. The dungeon, avoiding vamp hunters, the club, gotta relax. You wanna chill in the park with me? Or like heat it up? Yeah, boy. Heh. Cool, see you there. Confronting is fun. Alright. Got anything to craft? Not really. I want to do the confronting first.
Well, hello.
You meet Isaac outside Brooks Associates and knock on the door. You can't go in there. Oh, can't I? Come in. The assistant shrugs and gets out of the way. Here goes, can I really do this? I'm with you. Thanks. You hold his elbow and go inside together. Ah, Mr. Brooks, I don't believe you have an appointment. Your assistant wouldn't make me one. Why would she? Apparently I'm not your father anymore, so you're a nobody to me. Worse than a nobody, just the failure I've replaced. Want a punch in the mouth? No assault, please, my dear. Words can handle this. But why are you doing this, Vincent? Why replace me at all? Even if you wanted to smite me, you must hate this. Spite, whatever. You always had jobs for people who paid taxes. Yes, but you were making such a mess I had to step in. My name was already on the door. This is the new low, but I only came here to tell you that to your face that I don't care. It's your company and I don't mind. All of my money is going to charity anyway. It was a mistake to think I could help people with venture capital. Good, I'm so very glad that you're happy. Starting off this dunge nonsense, by the way, some Silicon Valley nutjob can have it. We'll be investing in solid, timeless products. Computers, coasters, pens, staplers. Are those just things you can see on your desk right now? No, I don't even own a stapler. Ha! I haven't seen a stapler in years. They must be in hot demand. I should double my investment. You know what? Right. It doesn't matter. When you want to be part of it, and you can treat me with respect, you let me know. Spit on Vincent! Riposte does more damage. I forgot he can riposte. You turn to leave together. Wait 1 second. When have you thinking this is all about you? Taking over my firm isn't about me? Well, father and son stare at each other in silence for a moment. Very well, I suppose it is a little bit. I thought having a son would give me an ally, a representative. Instead, I find you intending to give away everything and ruin the Brooks legacy. Vincent, I appreciate the time and care you and your mum put in to raise me, but you always said you wanted to trust me and make my own decision. Why are you surprised? I said that because I thought you would make the right decisions, obviously. At least I found one competent person, at least. Christine, get in here. Yes, sir, is there a problem? Going public with the news. Welcome to the family, Miss Brooks.
Oh?
What? Christine is my daughter, at last. As far as the inheritance is concerned,
Isaac.
the Brooks legacy can't be allowed to sink into the mud. Sorry, Isaac, I'm sure you understand. I'm not sure I do. How could I say no? Unbelievable. Vincent clears his throat. Isaac leaves without a word. You should both be ashamed. I know you don't. Mr. Brooks doesn't have time for you today, or any day. The door slams firmly behind you. You don't see Isaac anywhere in the office. You find him outside, seemingly enjoying the sunshine.
Hello.
Well, I'm free. How should we celebrate? Celebrate what? It's probably the wrong word. I'll be sad later, I'm sure. But I'll mostly be sad thinking of what my father and I could have had, what I wanted us to have. As for the money, I wanted it to go to charity, but that's out of my hands now. Right now, in this moment, realizing I owe nothing to that man is a relief. Not just relief, also an emptiness. I confess I'd rather not be alone tonight. You don't have to be alone. Things a bit between me and God, like the bathroom, but you're right. Spending time with you would be nice tonight, maybe at my place. I mean, I don't want to push you if you're uncomfortable. We can just find a restaurant and say, where do you want to go? Your place. Isaac leaves you home, warning that it's a mess. Eventually, you drift off to sleep. In the morning, you wake up and he's already dressed. A fencing class to get to. Can't be late. I know we didn't talk about my father much, but he was still a great comfort for me. Thank you for the wonderful evening. Aww. I don't think emojis are appropriate here. I'd rather focus on our lovely evening. I'm glad. What a summer it's been. It started in the dungeon. Party. Alright. I might go on a couple more dates and then finish up because it is getting quite late. You find Seven strumming a guitar on the beach. He's very focused and hasn't noticed you. He picks a few chords here and there, trying at a few melodies. Eventually he notices you and startles. Hey, sheesh! Way to spoil your present. I was hoping to surprise you. I wrote you a song. It's probably terrible, so it's okay if you don't like it. Stop being self-deprecating. Sorry. What is this self-deprecating to? Sorry. Yeah, I'm fine. Are you? Just wanted to give you something small. Nobody else has heard it yet. It's called Icarus in Verona. More of a dancer than a singer, though, so there are no lyrics. Just my feelings, okay? Seven plays guitar, carefully avoiding looking at you as he plays. Look over the sea. You let your eyes wander to the ocean as you listen, enjoying the pairing. You spend a peaceful moment together, joined by music. Hey, a voice yells over at the beach, interrupting your moment as the sun sets.
Leave him alone!
How dare you, because I trusted you. I pet cats with you. You Yoko? Excuse me? Don't give me that. You know what you did. Lady, I don't know what you're talking about, but you have to calm down. And thank you, Zachman. You broke up Blade Generation, the best band ever. The fan club knows everything. Her lower lip trembles and her eyes filled with tears. It's all the fault of the evil Icarus and his sexy wiles. Hold on now, you think Sungwoo and I can't make our own decisions? That's insulting. You're pure sweet boys. No mortal deserves you, especially that one. Olivia points at you accusingly. Just follow Lucky 7 instead. Got your fave, Sungwoo. What's the big deal? But Sungwoo's gone back to Korea, and then I just thought I could be the one. Love doesn't always work out the way we think it will. Chris, my best friend, nothing you can say can change that. Olivia's eyes leak and she starts making choking sounds. It's because I'm choking you to death. But you're still young, lots of time left to make your mark. And cats love you. Think about dancing or even cats right now. And I don't need your advice, I'm just going to go. Take care. Olivia trudges off through the sand, eyes on the horizon. You both watch her go, wishing her the best for her. You blush to realize Seven's staring into your eyes.
I guess the world is finding out about Blade Generation and about us. I thought it would make me have a panic attack to have our romance out in public. Instead, it makes me feel more relaxed. I want everyone to know how important you are. I feel so lucky I have your support in the adventures to come. When I met you, I was in a deep depression, consumed with envy and bitterness. Now, I have so much to look forward to. I have so much energy. It feels like a dream, one where you stepped in and made everything better.
I like games like this where they sort of fuck with genres.
I love you.
Aww.
Yeah.
We will. Best friends take things as they come, together. And you can wield me when I'm feeling weak on my own. We'll be an unstoppable team. Seven smiles at you, fingers wandering over the guitar. It's getting chilly, and I think new Chronologic episode just came out today. Chronosite, whatever. Head home together and watch some shows comfortably together on the couch. When he leaves in the morning, his guitar stays behind, tucked under your bed. It seems you'll be together for a while. You have reached max love level with Seven. Hey. Make me blush with the smallest thing. Am I supposed to stay cool with you being so cute? Not my problem. You always have to endure this suffering somehow, as much as possible before you go home. Time goes by so quickly. See you soon, I hope. I'm just fucking everyone. You find Sunder waiting at a bench listening to the crickets. Hey cutie, been working hard, huh? Going to the dungeon, making friends? I don't know about how you do it. You work and just keep working. Maybe it's just because it's been 200 years, but life seems exhausting to me. You sound burnt out. Yeah, probably. Though not by the sun, hey? Ayo! I don't know, vampire life was cool at first. I guess everything loses its appeal over time. Probably. Sunder clears his throat. Would like to offer a gift? Sure. You can have... that one. Thank you. I like this, and I like you too. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me about the vampire situation? What's the deal with Mandy? What's the deal? Mandy's my blood mother. It has been since 1812 or so. I was a nobody in Benares, India when she found me. It turned me and took me in. So here I am, eternally young, because she liked my face. We haven't been lovers in a long time, if that's what you're wondering. No more questions. I'll ask you a question. Tables turn. Enemies who die while bleeding can explode. Interesting. Fair warning, it's a bit of a doozy. I've been feeling restless and purposeless the last 50 years or so. What would you do with 200 years? What do you really, really want, honestly? Happiness. Same here, I just want to enjoy life, you know, every moment. Too bad everything is so much work. Too bad the next 100 years is so tiring. Everything reminds me of death. It's like it's all rotted and doomed. Except sometimes when you hold me. Aww. It's a moment of silence as he gazes at you, barely breathing. Come back to mine? Yes, absolutely. Sunder follows you home. He waits politely for you and invite him in. You spend the night together, his cold skin warms slightly by yours. Sunder returns your affection with a warm hug, but he seems a little distracted. As you're kissing, his teeth accidentally nip your neck, drawing blood. Ow. I like it. Like playing with fire, huh? Gonna get burned one day. Enjoy a few more kisses and bites before he disentangles himself. Should go. I'll see you around, cutie. Yeah. He lets himself out and you drift into an uneasy sleep. Much to do in the daytime here. Mostly just talk to the spiders and daydream about you. How's your day going? Same old. That's life, I guess. Work. Dungeon feels less like work with you though, I'll say that. Rose emoji. Okay. Oh, we gotta date the college boy. Bite me, daddy. You arrive at the classroom to find Sawyer being scolded by the history professor. You simply cannot survive in this world if you're always forgiven for every mistake. I know, I'm really sorry, but I'll make it up to you. The professor raises an eyebrow as he notices you. Yeah, for the next class, we're almost done. Now he's with me. As a friend, I ask for support. Support? Am I so very intimidating? Even to someone as sharp as yourself? Professor, please, if you let me retake the test, I'll show you. I know the material. What happened? I was a few seconds late turning my final and he gave me a 0 out of 100. Please, Professor, I'm begging you. I really need this credit. I have no interest in your groveling. It's the policy. You know the rules. I'm just being fair to the other students. If I fail this course, everything is ruined. I can't afford to take it again. They've learnt their lesson. Have they, though? Or they learnt they just need to cry a little bit to get their way. Professor looks at Sawyer thoughtfully. Sawyer takes a deep breath. I understand you have to punish me. I know my choices have consequences, but I work really hard for the rest of the semester. Please take this into consideration. Oh, very well. We'll only dock 20% of your grade now. Off with you both. Sawyer murmurs a quick thank you and leaves the classroom in a hurry. Can't fight all the battles with them, you know? Some things have to face on their own. Bite me, daddy. You follow Sawyer out and you walk in silence together for a few minutes. Find yourselves by the beach. Sawyer looks out over the ocean thoughtfully.
Totally tanked my semester there, just by not paying attention for a few minutes. It's scary how quickly things can change. Like when you cook something at a heat that's too high. Thanks for trying to help. Your support means a lot. I just wish education only measured my learning and cared less about rules and conforming. Yeah, they're often there for a reason and keep us safe. I know.
Sure, totally.
But some rules are just there to give someone power over someone else, you know? And no matter how hard you try, someone with power over you can take everything away.
Not everything.
Yeah, nobody can stop us, right?
Right.
Love is something they can't take away.
Oh, Sawyer leans into you for a long hug. They wipe their eyes. Come on, chef. Semester's over. Summer's coming to an end. It's just me and you. Let's celebrate. I'm hungry. What do you say we grill up something on the beach barbecue? You handle the fire part and I'll get some ingredients. What do you want? My treat. Burgers.
Yup.
Improbable burgers with blueberries, a Sawyer special coming right up. Oh, God. Spend the eating, grilling, and chatting, watching the sunset. You know, Icarus, I wouldn't have survived the semester without you. Financially, academically, or nutritionally. I don't know what you're planning on after the summer, but even if you leave Verona Beach, I'll always love you. Okay, cool. I learned so much from you this summer. I'm a stronger, more resilient person now because of you. But I've been wanting to ask, why do I order pan for potatoes but not bacon? Discuss cooking techniques, but somehow it leads to a long, sandy kiss. Eventually you both rearrange your clothes and go home. You've reached maximum love rank with Glaive. Hope you're having a good day, Chef. Thanks. You're welcome, duh. If you put in effort to have a good day every day, then after you leave Verona Beach, you'll remember it as a happy place. One where your love Sawyer is waiting for you patiently. And come back soon. Deal. Deal. Good. That's all we can do. Cool. Alright, let's give the Frankenstein a go and then we'll call it a day. Oh, from this point on you can only continue with a rank 6 weapon and can no longer save the game. Are you sure you want to continue? No. Alright, let's just go on this date. Fighting's fun though. You find Rowan waiting outside the mansion, they give you a brief nod. So we want to invite you in for tea because people do that. No thanks. Good. I was going to go look for a herb on the mountain. Crowley thought you might want to help. Bird looks at you pointedly from Rowan's shoulders. Pretty bird. Nice to meet you, Crowley. Ellie bobs his head, clicking his beak. If he vouches for you, that's good enough for me. Let's get going. I'd enjoy a hike. It's settled then. Start walking off towards the hills. You walk together along a narrow trail in silent companionship. Here, Alice once found laurel, sumac, and black sage here somewhere. Since the hike is over, you probably want to sit down. Please, just rest here, right on this rock. I'll be back. I'll chat with Crowley.
No.
Come with me, we'll handle this, stay put. They waddle into the underbrush without looking back. You wait for a while, the breeze is soft and the sun is warm. But a guy can only take so much breeze and sun, you start feeling antsy. Gather some wildflowers. Gather flowers from nearby and weave them together into a chain. Offer them the chain.
No.
Some days I feel more feminine, but not today. Have some skills with your fingers, that much clear. Oh, baby. Found the laurel sumac with black sage, I wonder. Would you like to offer a gift? Yes. Opera tickets. My Italian and Latin are a bit rusty, but I appreciate an opportunity to practice. Oh well, it's too late anyway.
No.
Doesn't matter. I have to face this. It's just me now. Hey, Chris, I have something important to ask you. Hey! Good or merely what be end goal? Love. Rowan laughs darkly. Flattery or sincerity? I can't tell. Perhaps I'll never know. Lead you down the mountain, silent in thought. To get to town, they pull back a black ring table from their pocket. Our dark prisms are connected. They poke their prism and your phone vibrates. Their eye catches on your flower chain and their lips quirk briefly into a quiet smile. Don't know if our purposes align quite, but call me if souls need harvesting.
Goodbye.
Ooh. They go on the separate way and you head home. Our journey has just begun. We are the fool. Next the magician. Indeed. I've lost my high priestess. Hey, sorry, I'm really very sorry about how I acted when we met. I was really emotional. I took it out on you and that was wrong. Can you please forgive me? Forgiven. Thank you. Godspeed. Sorry, that was Crowley. I'm not minding you, Candy. Though I could use your help. An appraiser is coming to assess my inheritance and I don't wish to be alone with him. Will you come? Of course. Thank you. I'm going to guess there's another date I can go on with him. Hang on, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
It's okay, Candy. I like to watch.
Mansion's front door does not have a doorbell, only a raven-headed door knocker. Knock gently. The door is cold against your fingers as you nervously tap it. The door swings open, it seems dark inside. Enter. You hesitantly step inside, but it's so dark that it takes your eyes a moment to adjust. A hoarse chuckle rasps from a shadow.
Nothing more.
Only this and nothing more.
Hush.
Hush, Crowley. No jokes right now, please. Please don't mind him. Thank you for coming. The tea is nearly ready. Nothing more. You find you're in a sitting room that smells of dusty feathers and moldy fabric. Welcome. The appraiser will be here soon. Don't let him walk all over us, alright? He seems both lonely and bitter, which is dangerous. Let's use a light touch. Follow my lead. Can I lightly...
Can I lightly touch you instead?
Rowan rolls her eyes, lips quirking as if unsure whether to smile or frown.
Nothing more. Nevermore.
Now that we have rhetorical questions out of the way, a knock on the door interrupts you both, which then opens. Hello lovers, I wasn't expecting Icarus as well. You're a scythe for sore eyes, huh? Eat a bit on the estate arms as well? Let Rowan answer. You sip your tea, delicious, lay it, and Rowan meets your eye with a small, grateful smile. Icarus is my associate, serving as a witness, that is all. Would you like some tea? I harvested the leaves just this morning. I'd rather not waste time, no matter how exciting my store has to be closed while I'm here after all. Let's just see the blades and be done with it. Rowan brings out a long silk-wrapped package that they unwrap to reveal a sword and a sickle. Yeah, fuck you, Eric. They're family heirlooms from the British side of the family. While the sword is in the style of ancient Britain, around 2,000 years ago. It's fine workmanship for a replica. I'll give you $300 for it. Rowan clears his throat and speaks almost too quietly to be heard. It's not a replica. Ugh. This isn't a 2,000-year-old sword, my dear NB. Be reasonable. It's the blade that Boudica wielded when she defeated the Romans and chased them from Wales. Eric blinks and blinks again to clear his throat awkward to gathering his thoughts. First of all, Boudica didn't defeat the Romans. They defeated her, sadly. Imperialist propaganda. Second of all, if you think this blade is more than 50 years old, you're dumber than you look. How dare you? Just stating facts. Whether Rowan is trying to deceive me or has been deceived is immaterial. You have a certificate or something of documentation I can expect. Rowan doesn't respond. Eric snorts and turns his attention to the sickle. Here there's a bit of family resemblance. What is this, a cousin? You tell me. Potentially a bit older than any, maybe 100 years or so. What is this crest? You're the expert. Now, don't sulk. It ruins your pretty forehead. The crest adds a bit of exotic flavour. Not many collectors of sickles though, so it'd also be $300. I see. Good deal, you wouldn't get a better offer anywhere else. Nevermore. Tell your pigeon to let adults do the negotiating. I'll increase my offer to $350. Look, if you think being called a pigeon is an insult, you're hopeless. Everyone knows pigeons are the most romantic of birds. You should just go. $400, it's my final offer. Why not reap the benefits of my expertise, I said leave, now. Alright, Zach. Eric hesitates and looks at you, flinty defiance in his eyes. Sip your tea. Your tea seems to taste even better as you watch Rowan transform. You're not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you, Eric? Eric makes a hasty exit. Ah, well, I should have known better than to trust a profane merchant. Besides which, his aura seems to be sickening, as if it were rotting. Wouldn't have sold to them, even for millions. I was just mostly curious. What is the sickle? Sickle belonged to that person, the great druidess of holy fire. I wanted to know what that was worth to people today, and now I do. I wish Alice were alive to tell me what to do next, but then I wouldn't have this problem, Crowley preens Rowan's hairs gently, making a soft clicking sound. Thank you for the support today. Cool. You said you wanted to wield me for love before today. You spoke up on my behalf, but also let me steer the conversation. I appreciate it. I don't know how I've earned your loyalty, but I'm glad I have it. I'd like to offer a gift of gloves. I've been wanting fine leather gloves. Perhaps your psychic abilities are growing, Chris. Bye-bye. Crowley is a bit abrupt, but yes, I would look forward to the dunge if you want to wield me. Perhaps we can go scythe-seeing.
Farewell.
Alright, Larkin, I'm about to finish up anyway, so thank you for the lurk. Excellent. Good day then. You head home. You can put them anywhere. It doesn't really matter. You and Eric have an unhealthy resonance. I would avoid him if I were you. I'm trying. Yet his orbit grows tighter. Take care. It's surprising to me, but I've started looking forward to our outings. It's a strange one to be used.
I like using you.
Maybe we are simply symmetrical. Even so, maybe we shouldn't have had an outing that isn't functional. Maybe I've been spending too much time with the moon. Let's get some sun at the park, sure. Thank you. Alright. This should be the last date because I've got no more gifts. Find Rowan staring off the distance as the caps creeps up on him. Crowley seems nervous.
More.
And nothing more. Cat hunches down. Ears flat, eyes fixed on Crowley, preparing to pounce. Pocket, stop. Crowley makes a low call, a bit like laughter.
Would you now, Zach man? Would you?
The last cat tried to eat Crowley lost an eye, I believe. Pocket pauses, tail lashing. Pocket turns and walks away nonchalantly, as if entirely unconcerned. See, Crowley, no need for violence. Words have power. What about you, Icarus? How will you handle the forces that hunt you? I can handle any attack. Perhaps one day death will strike the final blow to us all. Alice, my grandmother, was the strongest witch I'd probably ever meet, and she wasn't enough. But I feel unprepared for how to care for her effects. The physical things all clean up nicely, but what about her digital remains?
Hush.
Hush, Crowley. No, you put pictures online for all to see, no shame. What kind of pictures? He has too many followers as it is, Icarus. Don't encourage him. Now you think of it, you realise you've seen Crowley before in a few viral videos. Alice was active on the line. On a line? Online? Many profiles and comments and so on. In the real world, our oils and tracks are worn away, much as our spiritual energies fade on that plane. Is it the same for digital traces, or are they permanent? I never thought about it. Suppose nothing can truly be permanent, not even the mountains, no matter how much I might want it. If she didn't fade, it would also make it harder to let her go, and she would want me to move on. She's a big believer in growth. Her weapon shape was even a garden trowel. So you're probably tired of me talking about her. I just don't have anyone else to talk to. You know what I mean? Someone who isn't grieving, someone more normal. But maybe the sense of normal is skewed. How often do you think about death, Icarus? Often. Good. This is as it should be for someone who works in the dungeon. If one deals death as a profession, such as a wielder, it's responsible not to be considerate. It's irresponsible not to consider the consequences. But there are other, even more clarifying activities for growth. Love magic, for example. I've done some calculations that seem we may have compatible energies. You feel an impulse to give a gift, but don't have anything to give. Would you enjoy it if our bodies were to meet, ritualistic, but also physically? Sorry, I can see I've started. Let me ask this in a different way. Would you be interested in a kiss? May I want to explore sex later as you wish? Yes, I'd like that. Rowan seems startled, blinking with a sudden vulnerability.
Yes.
I'm glad my love magic calculations were correct. We'll grow so much together, I think.
Pretty human.
Crowley, please. Some decency.
Crowley grumbles and flaps away.
You lean into each other, feeling a soft, comfortable warmth spread from where your skin touches.
Okay, very cool.
You share a quiet, sunlit kiss. You think you feel Latin words whisper from their lips. Rowan spends a few moments just looking at your face, thoughtful.
Farewell.
I have a lot to think about. Thank you, Icarus. Blessed be.
You head home. Alright, let's check the messages. I got a bit sunburned, but I'm glad I saw you, and I had the bravery to ask you. I'll be thinking of that kiss for some time. For now, the dungeon awaits us. Ooh, flower crown. Carry more beverages but fewer zines. That seems okay. Overpriced, but capitalism comes for us all. See further. Different soundtrack. That seems pretty cool. Enemies bleed when they damage you. Doubles all damage. Oh. That's interesting. This game making you catch feelings. Alright,